the icon of justice Kev Roberts has returned to SNW.
I'm back here, and I am after the SNW Championship, the same championship that has eluded me for 6 years.
There's a reason that championship has eluded you for 6 years, Kev Roberts. You know why that is? Because you're a pussy, Kev Roberts. You're nothing but a pussy.
My contract with SNW doesn't start until the Battle Royale. That won't stop me from fighting.
And Kev Roberts has had just about enough of Alex Hart's insults. And now he's got him in the Iron Man crossface. But here comes Nightmare. Nightmare's also entering the Championship Battle Royale. And Nightmare making a destructive statement on Kev. But here comes the cavalry. But Nightmare is just too unstoppable. And come the Battle Royale, who can stop Nightmare? It's Carnage! And could this be a sign of things to come at the Championship Battle Royale?
Wine is gone. Tequila.
Good evening, Mr. Chihuahua.
If it's not the Alex the Hart,
The greatest midway champion in SNW history. The class apart, Alex Hart.
debatable. Take a seat, hombre. Take a seat.
Thank you very much, Raul.
Senora, tequila for amigo, por favor.
Yeah, Raul, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. You see, we've got the S&W Battle Royale coming up very, very soon. You see, me and you, we've got something in common. You see, we both have a little dispute with a certain man called Kev Roberts, agreed?
True right there, man.
Yeah.
True right there.
Well, I've got a proposition for you, Raul. What about it? Raul Chihuahua and Alex Hart teaming up in the Battle Royale to take out Kev Roberts. What do you say about that?
Team it up.
Well, you don't...
Hey, I got no problems. However, I have to think about this.
You have to think about that?
It sounds good, but
Oh, really?
I'm so great on my own.
Really? Well, I'll tell you what, Raul. Seeing as I'm a good man and all that kind of thing, I'll give you a chance to think about it, yeah? I'm just going to go take a leak, you know, and by the time I get back, hopefully you've got an answer for me.
See, gracias, senor.
Yeah, that's just great. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I'll just take my belt with me.
Finally, I could get revenge. Maybe solo, but with Alex up the heart, we could do this thing. Saluta. I wonder.
The time has finally arrived. Tonight is the 2013 Championship Battle Royale, where 10 men will enter that match, and only one will remain the victor to go on to become the Slam Champion. And the person who will win the match tonight is the same person who stood tall above everyone else at the end of the last show. And that person was me, Carnage. You see, tonight, history will be made. just like history was made when I became the first ever slam champion. And tonight it all comes full circle, because tonight I regain what was rightfully mine.
Hey Raoul, I hope you've got my answer. Raoul? Hey man, I think you've had a bit too much to drink. Come on man, it's time to go home. I need... Raoul? Is it... Hey, we need some help over here! Raoul! Oh man. Oh no. Oh man.
Fans, I have some sad news to announce. Raoul Chihuahua was found unconscious, knocked out, viciously attacked. So, he will not be able to compete in the Battle Royale tonight. But desperate times call for desperate measures. So, we have found a last-minute replacement. Goo Goo Boy!
Oh wow, what number am I going to get in the Rumble? Hope it's a really good one. Oh no! Not number one! Oh, that's the worst! This is the worst! Can't believe my luck. Maybe I can steal another one. Hope nobody stops me.
El Torino time. Oh, El Torino star.
Oh,
You did my move.
no.
Ooh. Only one number left. Maybe I have lucky one. You know, El Torino wants to be number one in the whole world. So number one, very lucky number. Read and win. Oh, count of one. I got ones and the zeros.
1-0, number 10.
That means I'm like last. That means I'm not good.
Wait, you want to be number one, don't you?
El Torino number one.
You are.
Numero uno. El Torino.
You're number one.
Yes.
I'm
Number one.
Do you want to be number one?
Number one in the world.
Yeah, let's swap numbers. You can be number one.
You don't mind being zero?
I don't mind being 1-0, no.
Are you zero?
You're number one now.
I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm best in the world. I am one hand only. Nobody I'd rather be.
Oh yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are just moments away from the Championship Battle Royale. And what a strange turn of events we've just witnessed. Raoul Chihuahua has been assaulted by a mystery man, and now Goo Goo Boy is filled in as a last-minute replacement. And the cheeky rascal managed to swap his number one entry around with El Torino. So now Goo Goo Boy will be entering at number 10 at the very end of the match. And speaking of numbers, let's break down the rules, shall we? 10 men will enter this match. You're eliminated if you're thrown over the top rope and both feet hit the floor. And the last man standing at the end of this Championship Battle Royale will go on to be crowned the brand new Slam Champion. And here we go, folks. Here comes entry number one.
Number one.
And it's El Torino. And we all know why El Torino is number one. It's because he was tricked into being given the number one entry by Goo Goo Boy. El Torino thinks that having that number one ticket means he's number one in S&W. The poor guy, he hasn't got much brains, but you gotta admire his determination, I guess. Oh, and folks, if being number one wasn't bad enough, El Torino's been thrown in the deep end because he has to go against this guy, Nightmare. And Nightmare is number 2. He's the destroyer of souls. He is a former midweight champion. And oh my god, El Torino, what have you got yourself into, sunshine? And here we go, folks. The Championship Battle Royale about to start off. Looks like El Torino wants to lock up with Nightmare. Okay, maybe his left hand's a bit stronger, I guess. Wait a second, he's swapping hands. Wait a second, is El Trueno teasing Nightmare? El Trueno, do not mock the monster. This is very, very bad. Oh! And I knew it. You shouldn't make fun of Nightmare, because he'll just punch you in the face. He is not one for comical antics. Now Nightmare, raising a fist. But El Trueno's got one too. El Trueno saying, look up there. Is it a pigeon? Oh, look at that! It was a distraction! Now El Trueno just whacks Nightmare right in the ghoulies. And now El Trueno's comical antics actually paid off. And now he's got Nightmare in the corner. He's trying to eliminate Nightmare. Can he eliminate the former midway champion? Oh, I guess not. Nightmare's got a lot of fight left in him. No! Even after a low blow, this monster is insanely powerful. Oh, look at all that weight! The big zombie just crushing the living daylights out of El Trueno. El Trueno can't breathe. And now Nightmare's hand is looming in the air because Nightmare's going for a choke slam. Oh, look out, El Trueno. Oh, wait a second, here comes number 3. Oh my goodness! This is Pablo Polo! We've not seen him in almost a year! He's making his return to the ring in the Battle Royal! And here we go, look at Polo lightning past. Drop kicks Nightmare in the knee. This guy ain't lost a step. Oh, look at that! Drop kick right to the head. He's really taking it to Nightmare. He's going for the Polo cutter. But Nightmare just throws him to the corner. Too much power this Nightmare has. Now Nightmare, he doesn't know where to go after El Trueno or Polo. Wait a second. No! Looks like Trueno and Polo working together. The luchadors are in action. Look at this. Oh, the doorstep. Oh, and Polo just squashes him. Now Trueno hitting a drop kick. Look at this. Polo with a drop kick. Lucha Libre Halarasa. Oh my goodness, what a great team these guys make. Oh, double elbow drop.
Come on, Free-Fall.
And when you've got a huge guy like Nightmare in this match, it pays to make alliances. And it looks like Polo and El Trueno have found a common enemy. They're going after Nightmare, the big man in the match. Here we go, folks, this is number 4. And it's none other than Crazy John, that crazy red daredevil. And as Polo and El Trueno got Nightmare in the corner, Crazy John sneaks in from behind. And look, here's those huge haggis haymakers just laying the beat down onto Polo. Look at that, Crazy John. Welcoming Polo back to S&O with his big fists. And look, Polo fought out the jock bottom, hits the ropes. And look, Crazy John, he gets it this time, the jock bottom. It's the jock bottom by Crazy John. And now Nightmare beating the living daylights out of El Trueno. And Crazy John, it looks like he's setting up Polo for the crazy bow and elbow. Here we go, folks. Wait a second, Nightmare intercepts Crazy John. Oh, and that's it. Crazy John's just been eliminated from the match. Easy come, easy go. But that's Nightmare, the big powerful beast. And goodness me, Crazy John sent back to the locker room. Now El Trueno sneaking up behind on Nightmare. Wait a second, El Trueno eliminated. Oh my goodness, Nightmare is on a roll. Who can stop the beast known as Nightmare? And look out, Polo. Oh, big boot right to the face. Ladies and gentlemen, Polo won last year's Battle Royale. And ladies and gentlemen, the clock is ticking down as Nightmare, ever so dominant in this match. Who will be the next
Mr.
entry?
SNW.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the current Mr. Midway Champion, Alex
Mr.
Hart.
SNW in the house. Yeah, Midway Champion. Yeah, I don't need that no more though.
And Alex Hart, he's got an equalizer. Look out! Oh, look at that! He just whacked Nightmare right in the spine with that nasty chair. And now look at that! He's just smashing Nightmare's skull, decapitated with that steel chair. And look at that! Oh my goodness! Alex Hart, the Midway Champion, just took Nightmare out of the match. That steel chair really paid off. But that's Alex Hart for you folks. He's not the Midway Champion for nothing. He's a very conniving, scheming guy. And he'll do whatever it takes to win. And he's got his eyes set on that Slam Championship. And wait a second. Polo taking Alex Hart down into the corner with that jawbreaker. Oh, Alex Hart ducking out harm's way. But Polo, look at that Pele kick. Wow. Polo's on the ball. Polo's all fired up. Polo's made his huge return after over a year almost of being injured. And now he's trying to limit Alex Hart. But Alex Hart is fighting back. And ladies and gentlemen, this is for the Slam Championship. Oh, wait a second. Polo going for crossbody. But Alex Hart just slams Polo with that catatonic.
Alex Hart, man! #1!
Alex Hart, he's all fired up. He wants that Slam Championship. This is what this match is all about. And who is the next entry? Oh my god, it's the big undefeated Mammoth of Pain, Blake Fury, one of Alex Hart's arch rivals. Alex Hart's got that chair. Oh my flipping god! Did you just see that? He just kicked that chair right into Alex Hart's face. I would not be surprised if Alex Hart's face was busted open. Oh my god, this guy is scary. Look at Blake Fury. Look at the giant. He's just ripping apart Pablo Polo. No! 6'8", over 300 pounds. And look at the pure strength of Blake Fury. Oh, he just slams Polo with that sidewalk slam. And look at Alex Hart. I think his nose must be broken. That chair booted into the face was absolutely sadistic. And how are you gonna get a guy like Blake Fury out of this match? He's so big. And now Alex Hart. Oh, I think he knows what to do.
Honestly, you big lump of shit!
He's choking the living daylights out of Blake Fury. Blake Fury being choked by Alex Hart. And looks like he's being taken down. But wait a second. Look at Blake Fury. He's fighting up. Oh my god, the power of Blake Fury is just scary. Oh, he just flings him off. Just throws him like a little child. That's how strong this Blake Fury is. And look out, Alex. Oh! Decapitated with that clothesline. Blake Fury. What presence. And I won't be surprised if Blake Fury goes all the way to the end. And now Blake Fury's got Polo by the throat. And he's got Alex Hart by the throat. He's looking for a double choke slam. And wait a second. Who's this? It's Carnage. Carnage making his way to the ring and Blake Fury just staring down Carnage. And look folks, here we go. The Battle of the Beast is about to give way. But look at that. Alex Hart and Polo taking down Blake Fury, and Carnage capitalizes with that buzzsaw kick. All working together with Blake Fury as the common enemy. Now Carnage choking, Blake Fury in the corner, and Polo and Alex Hart, they're starting to continue their fight again. Everyone, wait a second, the countdown's begun a little early. It's barely even been a minute. Who the hell's this coming out? Wait, it's Evangelist! Evangelist making his return to S&W. Look, he's got booed. We've not seen Evangelist since his drunken rampage over a year ago, and he's still got the booze. Evangelist is back. He's out of rehab, but I don't think he's learned his lesson if he's drinking. Ladies and gentlemen, Evangelist must be so drunk because I think he's come out a bit too early. Carnage then just came out, and Evangelist has come out a little bit too early, and now Carnage has taken exception to him. Evangelist sitting in the corner drinking, and now Polo, Alex Hart and Carnage are like, what the hell are you doing? Just coming in the battle royal and drinking. And I don't know what sort of strategy this is, sitting in the corner drinking, because it looks like Evangelist has made 3 enemies already. But now Evangelist is saying, guys, look behind you. Oh, wait a second, it's Blake Fury. Oh, the big mammoth, just chopping everyone with those heart-stopping swipes. Oh, and Evangelist just waiting for his moment, picking his spot. Now Evangelist has Carnage. Oh, look at that swinging neck breaker. Just dropping Carnage on the back of his neck. And Evangelist, the holy one, trying to vanquish the demon known as Carnage. Now Evangelist, what's he got wrapped around his fist? Some sort of chain, as he's just pummeling Carnage with those heavy fists. And look at that, that's some sort of chain, alright. Now he's just wrapping it. Looks like he's wrapping it right around Carnage's throat. Just choking the demon out on the ropes, trying to exorcise the demon. And meanwhile, Blake Fury's choking out. Whoa! Blake Fury was choking out Alex Hart. Now Polo cutting the big man down the side. And look at this. Like I said earlier, strange alliances will be formed because Polo and Alex Hart are now working together because there is a common enemy in Blake Fury, the biggest man in the match. And it looks like Alex Hart and Polo putting their differences to the side as they're just taking down Blake Fury in the corner. And speaking of corners, ladies and gentlemen, Evangelist is beating the holy hell out of Carnage on the opposite side of the ring. And Evangelist, I'm still shocked that he's back. It's such a surprise return. I mean, I've not seen Evangelist in well over a year since he was put into rehab for being drunk and disorderly. Oh, wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of returns, here comes the icon of justice. Here is Kev Roberts making his in-ring return, and it's been well over a year since Kev's wrestled here in SNW. And on the last edition of Slam National Wrestling, Kev Roberts made it his mission to win the Battle Royal here tonight. He said it's been 6 long years that he's been chasing the Slam Championship, and tonight he has the opportunity to win the title if he can win the Battle Royal. And he's doing good so far because he just gave Polo a huge fall-away slam. And it looks like he's going to do the same to Evangelist. Oh yes, look at the pure strength of that. And it looks to me like Kev Roberts hasn't missed a beat, especially considering the fact that it's been almost a year and a half since he last wrestled in the Slam National ring. And look at that, the fall-away slam to Carnage, and to Evangelist, and to Pablo Polo. What pure strength from Kev. And wait a second, Alex Hart's got his eyes set on Kev. And as we saw in the last edition of Slam National Wrestling, things got very heated between these two. These guys hate each other. Oh, how disrespectful is that? And Kev Roberts, he's had enough of this arrogant little punk. And he takes him down, and he's grounding and pounding him. But it looks like Alex Hart's got his guard up pretty well. And now Alex Hart shifts the momentum. And he's holding Kev's head down, and he's just punching him in the jaw. Oh, these vicious shots. And now Carnage. Carnage fighting after Alex Hart. It's every man for himself. And Carnage taking the opportunity of Alex Hart's back being turned, and he just rams him shoulder first to that steel post. And now Blake Fury in the opposite corner, beating the hell out of Evangelist. And ladies and gentlemen, it is every man for himself. This is the Championship Battle Royale. Whoever wins this match will be crowned the brand new Slam Champion. It is all or nothing. And wait a second, Pablo Polo, he's on the top rope. What's going to happen here? Look out! No! Look at that! A flying Polo Express off the top. He just takes everyone down. Oh my god! And ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, Pablo Polo, he won the last Battle Royal we had. Pablo Polo is a former Battle Royal winner. He knows what it takes to win a match like this. And the way he's going right now, I think he could be looking forward to winning it again. Oh, look at that! Come on! Pablo Polo fired up. He's in control now. And what's he going to do? That steel chair. Wait a second, he plants it in the ring and... Oh, yeah! Oh, here we go, folks. Here comes the Polo Express. Oh, look at that! He squashes everyone. We saw a Polo Express off the top rope. We saw a Polo Express off a steel chair. And twice in a row, Pablo Polo squashes everyone with that huge Polo Express. And now Pablo Polo. Look at him, he's all fired up. What's he going to do now? The momentum is on Pablo Polo's side. What's he going to do? He's going after the biggest man in the match. I don't know if that's a good idea or a stupid idea. Oh, wait a second. Kev Roberts helping Polo. And Evangelist looks like he wants a piece of the pie as well. And now Alex Hart back in the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, Blake Fury, the biggest man of the match. Everyone working together. But what are they doing? They've got a body part. Oh, look at that! I can't believe it. Did you see how high the giant got thrown into the air? And now look at this. Carnage just bitch slapping everyone with those double-edged chops. Oh! I can't believe it. Carnage will take people's help. He will team up with people when it suits him. But when everyone has got their back turned, he'll backstab them if it suits him. Wait a second. Kev Roberts has got him in a precarious position. Oh, look at that! Kev Roberts just drops Carnage on the back of his neck with the adrenaline shot. Oh! And Alex Hart just gores Kev Roberts out of nowhere. And wait a second, there's Evangelist laying in wait. Oh, and he kicks Alex Hart in the nads. And oh, look at that! The Evangelution dropping the midway champion on his face. And wait a second! Oh, there's Pablo Polo with the Polo Cutter. And ladies and gentlemen, everyone's going mental. They're hitting all their big moves. It's that 10th part of the match where everyone wants to win it. And wait a second. Oh! A thunderous choke slam just dominating Pablo Polo. Oh my god! Ladies and gentlemen, the countdown begins. Here comes number 10, and we know who it is. He replaced Raul Chihuahua. He traded his number 1 spot with the number 10 spot. What a lucky brat is this guy. Here comes the final entrant, the best number to be in this match. It's Goo Goo Boy.
Number 10! You'll get it! Oh, no!
Uh-oh, he just walks into a death trap. Oh my god! How devastating was that? Blake Fury just decimating Goo Goo Boy as soon as he gets in the ring. And now he just throws him out. Oh my goodness. That's possibly the quickest elimination we've ever seen in a Battle Royal. Blake Fury is such a dominating man. And now, after dominating Goo Goo Boy over the top rope, He's dominating Evangelist, just smacking him into that turnbuckle. Goodness gracious me. Now Polo kicking Alex. Oh, how stiff was that? Now Kev just kneed him right in the tailbone. It was like Polo and Kev. The double team Alex Hart. It's about time someone taught this little prick a lesson. Arrogant midweight champion. And now, Blake Fury. What's he gonna do? Wait a second! Evangelist just ran and he's got him in a guillotine choke, but he ain't taking him down, he can't. He's too powerful. And Evangelist in a very dangerous position as Blake Fury just sticks him on the apron. Watch out! He's in a bad way here. Oh! And Blake Fury just knocks Evangelist right off the apron with that thunderous elbow. Evangelist is eliminated, and now Blake Fury. Who's he going to pick on next? Oh, Polo trying to be brave, but he just got clubbed down. And now look at this, Kev Roberts gets up. Before he knows what's happening, Blake Fury just swipes with that huge clothesline. Alex Hart going for a sneak attack, but Blake Fury knocks him down too. Oh my goodness, Blake Fury has just decimated everyone. 2 eliminations in a row, and it looks like Blake Fury, the huge mammoth of pain, is looking for another victim. And look at this, folks. Blake Fury, who's he going to go after? They're all circling him. Looks like they're all going to work together because Blake Fury is the biggest threat in this match. Wait a second, look, there's Carnage coming in the ring. Oh, look at that, low blow. Right to the ghoulies. That's going to take the big man off his game. And now everyone working together. And look at that, they flip him out. They flip him out after a low blow from Carnage. Everyone just flips Blake Fury out of the ring. Oh my goodness, the big giant is gone. And now we are down to the final 4.
Alex Hart.
Alex Hart's in, he's number 1. Wait a second, looks like Carnage is taking exception to Alex Hart's statement. Whoa, look at this. Bit of a...
Come on, Ginger Tops. Come at me, bro.
And Carnage just said to Alex, you and me work together. And they both go to swipe for Kevin Polo, but they both duck. Now it looks like they're both going for the same idea. Oh, look at that! Kev Roberts and Polo. Double suplex to Alex Hart and Carnage. And we've seen some pretty unusual alliances being formed here today. But that one didn't last very long, did it? Because now Pablo Polo and Kev Roberts exchanging fists. They're just swinging for the fences. Oh! But Pablo Polo getting the upper hand. Well, I should say, getting the upper foot with that spinning back kick. And now Pablo Polo, he's a former Battle Royale winner. He knows what it takes to win. And now he's looking to eliminate Kev Roberts from the match. It's all about the Slam Championship in this one. And Alex Hart, he knows all about winning championships. He's the midweight champion. Oh, now he drops Pablo Polo down on the back of his neck with that backdrop suplex. Alex Hart, the midweight champion, looking to become a double title holder, looking to win the Slam Championship. And now what's he going to do to Polo? Wait a second, Polo reverses. Oh, look at that! What a jumping DDT! He just drops Alex Hart on the top of his head. Pablo Polo, so impressive. Pablo Polo is the Iron Man of this match. He has lasted the longest so far. And wait a second, he's got Alex on his shoulders. This is how he eliminated Alex Hart on the last Battle Royale they had. Oh, it wasn't going to work this time. Alex Hart learning from past mistakes, and he just saved himself being eliminated. And now it's Polo to the corner. Oh, look at that! Thunderous clothesline. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone is just beating the living hell out of each other. Something has got to give. Polo booting Alex in the head. And now Polo's going to go high flying. Can't get his balance though. Oh my god! Oh, good grief almighty! Polo just landed on his head. Alex Hart just pushed Polo out of the ring. Polo's been eliminated, but the way Polo landed, looked like he landed on his freaking head. Oh, look at this. Kev Roberts killing 2 birds with 1 stone. No! But it looks like Carnage and Alex Hart teaming up again to take down Kev with that double clothesline. Whoa. Carnage is saying to Alex, you smash Kev. I think it's a steel chair Carnage wanted, and it's a steel chair Alex has got.
Oh, you ready for this, Kev Roberts? Good night, Irene.
Look out, Kev! No, wait! Kev dodged, and Alex Hart accidentally hit Carnage in the head instead. And Kev just dodged a huge bullet, evading that steel chair shot. He could have been done for good. And despite Alex Hart and Carnage trying to work together, Kev Roberts is fighting the odds, and now he's got Alex Hart on his shoulders. Oh, look at that! He just dropped him on the back of his freaking neck with that big pump handle slam. And now Kev Roberts eliminating Carnage. Oh my goodness! And now we are down to the final two. Alex Hart, Kev Roberts. Who is going to win the Battle Royal and go on to be crowned the brand new Slam Champion? Oh my god, something has got to give here, folks. You can feel it. Kev Roberts has been bad near the ropes. Wait a second, what's Alex going to do here? Is Kev Roberts going to be eliminated? Wait, no! Kev Roberts just flipped Alex Hart over the top rope. Alex Hart has been eliminated and Kev Roberts wins the Championship Battle Royal. Kev Roberts overcomes all the odds. And ladies and gentlemen, Kev Roberts is your winner. And it looks like the realization has just sunk in. Ladies and gentlemen, dreams can come true. 6 long years to get to this point, and Kev Roberts has finally won the big one. And we've got to look back at how this all came to be. The first elimination was Crazy John being eliminated by Nightmare. Then Nightmare eliminated El Torreno. The monster was on a roll, and it took steel chair shot after steel chair shot by Alex Hart to finally get that monster out. But that steel chair would backfire on Alex Hart's face when Blake Fury came in. And Pablo Polo flipping onto the scene, making his long-awaited return to SNW. And speaking of returns, what a shocker was this! Evangelist returned! And in what was possibly the quickest elimination of all time, Goo Goo Boy, entry number 10, just thrown out by Blake Fury with ease. And Blake Fury was so dominating this match, he eliminated Evangelist, he decimated everyone in his way, that it took everybody working together to eventually eliminate him. And then Pablo Polo dropped on his head with that nasty elimination. And then Kev Roberts would eliminate Carnage until we were down to the final two. And it looked like Alex Hart was going to eliminate Kev, but Kev overcoming all the odds and flipping Alex Hart out of the ring to win the Slam National Wrestling Championship Battle Royal. And congratulations, Kev Roberts, one inspirational victory. And now the Icon of Justice will go on to be crowned the Slam Champion. The era of justice is upon us.